Third time's the charm. Hopefully it works now, and welcome to some spooky readings of scary stories. Welcome to Scary Story Time with Count Criken. See? There's the rest of the title. Did I ever tell you about the story of Peggle Pete? You are Peggle Pete, a patient living in Chicago. You have a hospital bracelet and a pack of bandages. You wake up in an old run-down hospital with no memory of how you got there. You take a look around the room and see a note on the floor. Is that for me? You wonder aloud. You pick up the note and read it aloud. Happy birthday! It says. The note goes on to say that you have been admitted to Canker Hospital for the mentally ill and are to be released today. They even left you a paper bag with some of your personal belongings in it. Looks inside the paper bag. You look inside the paper bag. Inside the paper bag, you find a bottle of pills and a postcard. Hold on, I'm gonna move this text somewhere that's not gonna get overlapped. Dear Mom, I'm having a great time on my vacation. I went to the Grand Canyon and saw a real mermaid. She said she was from Alaska. Isn't that far away? Wonders how a mermaid could survive in the Grand Canyon. Oh, I need to change it to third person. While you are reading the postcard, a nurse with a walking stick has come into the room. Hold on. Hello, nurse. Is today am I finally being discharged today? Sorry, sir, says the nurse. I wasn't talking to you. She walks over to a different bed and starts speaking to the patient there. You look around the room and see a large bottle of painkillers on the bedside table. There's a little bit of water in the cup on the table. Sadly, drink your pills with a cup of water. Oh, this is sad and real. You take the pills, but you do not drink the water. The pills in the cup go into the paper bag with your order stuff. You look out the window, see a sign stuck in the lawn over there. What? Oh, yeah, I already know this. You go over to the window and read the sign. Get your HGH and other drugs here, it says, right outside this window. You look out the window and see a man in a white lab coat holding a large bag. He looks up and holds the bag up. You take out the water cup, put it on the windowsill, and open the window. Hey, down there. Can you toss me some pills? The white coat looks down and holds the bag up again. You reach out the window and open the bag. Inside you see a bottle of pills that say HGH on them. What? Yeah. Can you toss those? The man in the white coat looks at you angrily and shakes his head no. You close the bag and look in the cup. There are 3 pills in there. Are those what I think they are? Bellows a voice around you. Turn around to see Pegglehead standing in the doorway. Dude, Pegglehead. What? Recoils at the sight of the hideous Pegglehead. Yeah, you say. They're HGH pills. Pegglehead runs over to you and snatches the cup out of your hands. He opens the bottle and pours all the pills into the bag. You've gone too far this time, he screams. I'm turning you in. Pegglehead, no. Pegglehead, no. I need those to get better. Pegglehead storms out of the room and you hear a loud voice over the hospital intercom. Attention, attention, the voice booms. There is a code brown. There is a mental patient loose on the 1st floor. Soon you hear a loud clanging sound in the hallways. It sounds like this. Bong, bong, bong. You cover your ears to drown out the loud bong sounds. Oh my god, stop. You turn your head to the right and see a large white wall. You go over to it and press your hands against it. Get away from there! That's a window! If you jump out of it, you'll die! That's not a window, idiot. That's a wall. No, it's a window, Pegglehead says. I was just over there and it's a window. That's stupid, you say. Suddenly the wall clicks and slides to the left, revealing an entrance to the outside. Oh, wow! You tumble. Tumble out of the building and fall hundreds of feet. You scream as you free fall, plunging towards a rocky ravine below. Sobbing, you look up and see the Pegglehead and the rest of the staff are watching you fall to your death. They wave happily and laugh at you. You wake up. You wake up in a cold sweat. You are in your bed, at Pandemonia. Is that the name of the hot... Wait, you look over and see your computer is still on. The browser on Tumblr. Dude, what? Heh. Must have been just a bad dream. You hear loud clatter coming from the kitchen. You look over and see a large white box had fallen over in your sleep. The lid to the box is flopping open. You look inside and see that it is packed with styrofoam pellets. What the? Suddenly, hundreds of white pellets begin pouring out of the box. The white pellets begin pouring out of the box and onto the floor. Soon your floor is completely covered with styrofoam. Suddenly, the door to your room bursts open. Mom, it isn't what it looks like. Fuck off with this. Your mom stands in the doorway, her face pale. What is going on? I don't know. A pellet of styrofoam rolls down the hill and under your bed. The hill? Am I awake, Mom? No, David, she says. This is all real. Wait, am I awake? No, this is all real. Suddenly the rest of the pellets begin moving. They aren't styrofoam at all. They're tiny white scorpions. Oh my god. Get out, you scream to your mom. The tiny scorpions cover your walls, floor, and ceiling. You flail about, desperately trying to escape the maddening skittering of thousands of tiny scorpions. You scream as you are covered in scorpions. You try to run away, but you are quickly overwhelmed by the sheer number of scorpions. Soon your skin begins to turn bright red. The tiny scorpions begin biting you all over your body. Man. Oh no! You are covered from head to toe in a bright red rash. You begin scratching uncontrollably. You have been killed by the tiny scorpions. Oh. And that is the end of my first story. Did you like it? Please subscribe if you want to hear more scary stories. Wow, Mr. Count, that was real spooky. Was it too much? Don't worry, I'm cracking open a cold one with the boys. This next one, though. This is a real spooky story. In fact, I hesitate to tell you it. Are you truly brave enough? No? Good. This is the story of the zombie scientist. But John Pepper. You are John Pepper, a scientist trying to survive in a world filled with infected zombies everywhere. You have a backpack and a solar-powered tablet. You pound your fist on the table, angry that you still haven't found the cure to the infection. You turn to your assistant and say,
I'm leaving. I'll probably be back tomorrow.
You walk out the door and go to your car. You drive to your car to the city, narrowly escaping an oncoming horde of zombies. As you get to the city, more and more infected appear, filling the streets. Why did I go to the city? It just said I'm leaving. Try to remember why you went to the city in the first place. Suddenly, you remember that you had to turn in some documents. You quickly run into a police station and turn in the documents. You then realize it was a bad idea going into a police station infested with zombies. So you rush back into your car and speed off. Go home. You arrive at your home and relax a bit. After a while, you start to think about the past, and more specifically, your old friend John. Wait, I thought I'm John. Do I have another friend named John? Who died of cancer 2 years ago. You sit down and cry for about an hour, thinking about this loss. He died of cancer, not even the zombies. You wake up in the middle of the night, startled by a nightmare.
What a terrible dream.
You grab your gun and look out the window. When you see a crowd of zombies approaching your home, you pick up your phone and call 911. When the operator picks up the phone, all you hear is brains, and the line goes dead.
Damn. Turns out those documents I delivered didn't even matter.
You grab your car keys and leave your house, unsure of where to go. Making a rash decision, you decide to drive to an old warehouse your boss uses for storage. You arrive safely and hide inside a small maintenance shack. In the warehouse? After a while, you decide to turn on the tea. What is the tea? I'm gonna let it ride. Tell me what the tea is. V, in the maintenance shack. Why does it keep popping up doing this? You are John Pepper. Let me see. The TV in the main shack. You flip to a news channel and see a press conference going on live. When you see the man giving the conference, you are shocked to see that this is your boss.
What the hell is he doing there?
You wonder. You listen to your boss on the TV. The press conference goes on for a while. Your boss reveals that the infection started at a government lab where he worked. He ends the conference by saying that everyone should stay in their homes. He then mentions that he'll be giving similar advice to other countries around the world. You turn off the TV and look outside. It is almost dark, and the zombies seem to have multiplied. You exit the maintenance shack and look around. Why? I cannot tell you. You turn to run back to your car when a zombie tackles you to the ground. You scream and try to get up, but you see more zombies heading your way.
Oh man, I should have listened to my boss's advice and stayed at home.
The end. Fuck you! Really? This fucking game, dude. Oh. John Pepper deserved better than that. I hope you enjoyed my second scary story of the night. But don't worry, we are just getting started. I want to learn custom. I think we're ready for some custom stuff. Hold on one sec. No, they're playing League. Looks like we're going in solo tonight with the AI dungeon. I once used a custom game to simulate watching your stream. AI Criken got mad at me, called my phone saying he would come see me soon, and then I got kidnapped. Wait, what? Oh, that's insane. Okay. You. Okay. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. You are an average viewer of the live streamer Criken. Tonight, you decided to turn on his live stream for some casual entertainment. However, tonight was the night of the big moon, and nothing would ever be the same again. On the night of the big moon, some things can get a little strange. In particular, live streaming becomes real. So you sit there and you watch a funny stream without realizing how very real it is about to get. The first thing that happens is your eyes start watering. You look up at the sky and see a bright light in the distance. It's not quite as bright as a full moon, but it's definitely brighter than anything else around you right now. The next thing that happens is you hear something outside your window. This game is fucking terrifying. Echoes a voice in the distance.
Oh my god, is that a UFO?
Someone shouts from inside the house.
No, I think it's just a firework,
says another. The noise gets louder and then suddenly stops completely. I'm confused. Hold on. Criken is a live stream entertainer on the internet. You are a casual viewer of Criken and other internet entertainment. Yeah, you're casual, chat. You heard me. It is the night of the big moon, where all sorts of creepy things happen. I'm gonna redo that one. I'm scared. Yeah, I know, replies another voice from inside your room. But don't worry, we're gonna fix this. Suddenly, you feel like someone has turned off the lights in your house.
Hello?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You say, hello. You call out to your mother, but she doesn't answer. Haha, chat lives at home. She's probably asleep in the living room. You're about to call out again when you hear a loud thud in your hallway. The lights flicker on and off as something big is stomping its way down the hall.
Hey, don't!
Lawman stomps. Big lawman stomps down your hall, peering in from room to room, looking for something. Oh, that's Dew. Oh, fuck. I messed up. You big lawman. You big lawman. Okay. Fuck. That's just my URL. Big lawman stomps through. You hear... Oh, okay. Big lawman stomps through your hallway in the dark. Fuck. What? No. Go back. He peers from room to room, seemingly looking for something. Hey, what are you doing? Big lawman ignores you and continues to look around. Don't worry, I'll protect you. You hear another voice coming from inside your room. You stand up and cautiously move towards the room. Little Dave is peeking his head out of your closet and seems to be waving you over.
Hey, don't listen to him. He's a big old liar,
warns little Dave. You stand in the doorway of your room and see little Dave hiding in the closet. Big lawman is stomping through the room looking for something or someone.
Who are you looking for? No, what is he doing here? Hey, stop that!
You hear yet another voice coming from your room. This one sounds angry and is yelling at little Dave. You open your room and see a floating red orb. Are you fucking kidding me? Tomato orb is angry at little Dave, like usual. He is yelling at him for something. Who are you? Tomato orb ignores your question. Continues yelling at little Dave. You step into the room and look around. Tomato orb is floating around your room. He looks around nervously and suddenly spots you. Hey, who's that? Please don't introduce another person. This is chaos. You step back as Tomato Orb comes floating in your direction. He looks just like his voice sounds. A giant tomato with a face. He is very large and seems to be at least twice your height. Hey, who are you? I'm... Ah! Just then, Big Lawman busts down your door and locks eyes with Tomato Orb. They both scream and start running towards each other. What's going on? Get out of here, kid! Screams little Dave. This is between me and him! Suddenly, the lights flicker in your room on and off and begin to spin around very quickly. You are suddenly sucked into your fiber wire internet cable and beamed into a shitty chat room filled with degenerates. You are surrounded by idiots swearing and throwing around insults. The idiots on the screen literally fill your entire field of vision. Now you're in a dark room with a single candle sitting on a table. You recognize this as the game room from earlier. I gotta get back to my mom. I gotta protect her from that mean red orb and that large man. Little Dave seemed okay, though. The nerds go quiet for a moment before one pipes up. Hey, I never said that. That's the AI, dude. I never once said that.
A large man is an urban legend around here.
You ignore him and turn to another.
As far as anyone knows, the red orb is a figment of your imagination.
Does anyone know a way out of here?
You yell at the scream.
Come help me, damn it!
The nerds all turn to you and laugh.
Why the hell would anyone help you?
One says, laughing. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Okay, alright, chat. Okay. Bad AI. We didn't say that. Alright, I'm gonna go back and edit. You are trapped in an online chat room with very polite and friendly people. Sorry, nerds. Suddenly, many of them seem to be looking at you intently. One stands up and walks over to you. He is short, yet built like an ox. The lights begin to spin around again and then go out completely. You hear whispers echoing all around you, growing louder and louder until they surround you completely.
Please. I just want to go home again.
Suddenly, a bright light appears in front of you. It is so bright, you have to shield your eyes. You hear several grasps and screams around you. Something grabs at your legs and arms, lifting you into the air. Suddenly, you find yourself in your own bed, with little Dave curled up next to you. Oh! Little Dave! You pat little Dave on the head like a peepo. Little Dave walks up and looks up at you.
Well, that was fun.
I don't know why he's Mickey Mouse now. He giggles. What happened to the fight? Where is Tomato Orb and Big Lawman?
They left. They didn't stay for very long after I woke you up.
Oh, okay then. You see where they went?
Nope.
Little Dave says cheerfully.
I just woke you up, and you're already lying to me.
Oh. Wait, what? Wait, what?
You're a horrible person.
Little Dave shouts.
How come you called me a peepo before? You never called me that before. Because you're my master and I love you. Stop saying weird things like that.
Little Dave starts to cry but quickly recovers. Little Dave. Wait, what? I didn't even say anything. Uh-oh. I did not type anything. Dude, it's taking control away from me.
I have to go now. Bye-bye.
What do you mean? Where are you going? Little Dave smiles and points out the window. Turn around to see Mr. Skeltow standing there with a noose around his neck. Who invited him? You ask. Little Dave shrugs. Oh my god. Mr. Skeltow taps on your window and grins. An evil grin.
he shouts, laughing like a maniac as he falls from the mortal coil. You turn to look at little Dave, who is holding another noose. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Little Dave lays down on the ground and motions you to step forward. You step into the noose he holds in his hands. Hold this tightly, he says. You hold the noose and realize it's tied to the roof beam of your little Dave's house. Little Dave, I just want to go home. I don't like this stream anymore. As you speak, little Dave begins to choke. He tries to say something, but he's not speaking. He's trying to breathe, but he can't. He slowly gets weaker and weaker as the life is choked out of him. His eyes roll back in his head. Little Dave, no! There's a loud creak as little Dave's neck snaps. He falls over and his tongue sticks. Okay, why are we going to 4chan? I don't want to do that. Redo. The author wrote this story before they met you. Little Dave died half an hour onto the first day. You never got to know him, never learned his personality, never bonded with him, never had the joy of his companionship in the stream. That isn't your fault. Okay, redo again. That's fucking dumb. He finishes choking to death. Your heartbroken screams fill the room. The screen fades to black as your lifeless body is found the next day. Line next. Okay, what the fuck? Come on. You give him a quick shake and feel something wet on your hands. Bring them up to see that they are covered in blood. You scream in horror as little Dave's neck snaps back into place and he sits up, still choking. Stop it! What the hell? Little Dave asks as he stands up. Ah! You run. Come back here, let me go! Little Dave shouts as he runs after you. You run outside and see a police car coming towards the house. Help me! Come get me! The car slows down but doesn't stop. Get hit by the police car. You go flying in the air, you hit the ground and die almost instantly. Okay, well, let's try that again. As the car hits you, you go flying through the air and hit a tree, knocking you out. The police car stops and the officer gets out. He goes over to little Dave, who is still lying motionless in his yard. The officer cuffs him and readies his taser gun. Little Dave starts cackling as Mr. Skeltow drifts down from the roof, raising his bony appendages towards the police officer. Oh boy. Towards the officer's neck. It added that, not me. The police officer stares up in horror as little Dave's mouth begins to spew black ooze, which seeps out and onto the ground. The ooze begins to take form. The ambulances, now dozens of them, dozens of ambulances, begin to crawl, out of little Dave's mouth and onto the street? Wait, what? Dude, what? I'm just gonna let it ride. What is it doing? Little Dave starts cackling as Mr. Skeletal drifts down from the roof, raising his... Okay, yeah, we know that. The police officer runs back towards his car as the ambulances chase after him. You wake up in a hospital bed with your mom sitting next to you. I knew you'd make it, she says, his neck. What? Well, the police officer stares up in horror as Little Dave's mouth... Okay, it's breaking. The police officer stares up in horror as Little Dave's mouth begins to spew black ooze. Yeah. The ambulances... Okay, I can work with this. The tiny ambulances drive circles around your house, blaring sirens, which drown out the final screams of the police officer as he's enveloped by the black ooze. Emoji. How do I spell enveloped? You wake up in a hospital bed. Okay, fine. Is it over? Is the live stream over? No, it's still going on. You look over to see little Dave sitting in a chair next to you. His eyes are still squinted. The tiny ambulance drives circles around your house, blaring sirens which drown out the final screams. Okay, what? The black ooze begins to enter your room through the air vents. You hold your breath as you watch it come towards you. Let me out of here! You scream, banging on the door to the other room. The door is locked and you can't get out. Suddenly, you realize the one thing that could stop this madness and and take out your phone. Hello, 911. I'd like to report a jerk. Okay, not where I was going with that. The operator on the other side takes a while to respond. What is your emergency? She asked after a short silence. My friend is trying to kill me and everyone I know with ambulances and black ooze. You answer. I'm sorry, what? My friend is trying to kill everyone with ambulances and black ooze. What is your name, sir? You pause for a moment. Kirby. You finish. Kirby what? She asks. Kirby? Name reveal. Kirby Jr. There's silence on the other end. So what service do you require, Kirby Jr., she asks. I need the Ghostbusters. Okay, where are you? I'm at my home in Watchacolum Somewhereville. Oh, I don't want to dox Kirby Jr., guys. Hold on. We got to change this. I need an internet connection and a computer. We're going back to the live stream plot. Wait, what? Uh-oh. Kirby what, she asks. Kirby time to die, you say, and hang up. Okay, I think I might have messed up. I guess that's their name. You exit the car and run into the forest. You fail to see the pitfall directly in front of you. You go tumbling and the heels into the hole. Alright, that's dumb. Kirby nothing. It's Kirby. There is sounds she looks for you in the database. Oh, there you are. There are several complaints about you already in the system. You hear a voice in the background saying, I found him! I found him! Uh-oh. I'd like to report a possible terrorist. What? We have officers en route to your location. They'll be able to handle the situation. Please remain inside and away from the assailant. You hear the line go dead. I want to do that again. Oh dear, you've been reported for harassment, animal cruelty, and publishing threats. I've been reported, you scream. The operator comes back on the line. Oh, here we go. It says here, you were banned from Criken's live stream 2 years ago. Banned from the live stream? I am Criken. You're Criken? Yes, the man himself. My, he never mentioned that. You are certainly not what I expected. What do you mean? Well, you sound like a huge dweeb. No! Motherfucker. Yeah, well, I get that a lot. My real name is actually Kirby. Kirby? They call you Criken online. Uh-oh. Yeah, I know. That's my stage name. You have a stage name, but your real name is still Kirby? Yeah. She takes a long pause. My apologies to Mr. Escalation. What? Well, I was going to just go by Kirby Gaming, but then I didn't want to be typecast as someone that only plays Kirby games. It's kind of annoying. I actually don't even really like the Kirby franchise. So it's all very confusing. I see. Well, I suppose it broke a lot of protocol, but I think this case is special, and these actions were necessary for the peace and security of the nation. Yeah, you really went all out on this. It's what we do, sir. It's what we do. What did they do? So, are you going to help defeat Little Dave, Mr. Skeltal, Big Lolman, Tomato Orb? Or am I on my own out here? Well, you're on your own. Although I don't think you'll be able to do it even with help. How come? Son of a bitch. When did I become the character? The whole concept was that it's you guys. I can beat them easy. I just need people to move the black ooze out of the way so my laser can hit them. Trust me. You will not be able to just beat them. You don't realize how dangerous they are. You're probably going to die tonight if you pursue this course of action. Aren't you the police? What the hell sort of advice is that? Well, I know you're probably confused and angry. You'll need to turn that anger into motivation. You think so? Yes. You say you have a laser. You do have anything else that might be of use, she asks. Yeah, I got this intelligence. I'm smart. Well, you sure you are, but what else? That's it. No offense, but that might not be enough. Have you tried the laser on anything yet? Yeah, some seagulls and an ostrich. Anything else? Nothing that died. What? Wait a minute. I do have something else. I've got all my adoring fans online. They can help me. Come on, guys. Come on. Come and clutch for me here. That's wonderful. So you'll help me? Of course I will. Oh, thank God. I was worried about this. Okay, first thing I need to do is to call cell phones. Is all the cell phones in the world done? What do you mean done? What? You agree to it or not? I just said it's done. Isn't that enough? But how? I mean, it's easy when you've access to the internet and control over it. Wait a minute. Are you telling me that all the cell phones in the world are controlled by the police? Oh no. No, controlled by me. I don't have access to all your cameras and phones, but I can sure as hell block an annoying pop-up or turn off your Wi-Fi. Oh, well that would do it. So, you're ready to go? Yes. Alright, give me a second. The phone operator flips a switch, and 5G beams across the nation. I can't spell when I'm excited, chat. Alright, calm down. Thank you, operator. Thank you. You begin to walk towards the theater. Your fans see you in the street and shout things about how they're proud of you. You wave at them as you continue on your way. That is not realistic. You guys would never do that. Your path takes you through a tunnel. The roof is low and you have to duck in some places. Criken is really tall. So he doesn't have an easy time. God damn it! He says as he holds his head in discomfort. The pain causes him to stumble and fall backwards. He hits his head really hard on a metal pole. I'm gonna be sick! Alright, this is accurate. Criken grasps the metal pole with his enormous hands and bends it out of the way. He then slips and hits the back of the head on the floor. You hear a cracking sound. Blood begins to trickle out of his ears. I think I have a concussion, he says, as he begins to hold his stomach in pain. Criken begins to tumble in the wrong direction. What the hell? My fans, aid me! We're on our way. You enter the theater. It's completely empty, save for a single man at the tickle booth. Oh my god. Hey, why are you bleeding? I was assaulted. I need your help. This man is seriously hurt. Wait, who's talking? I am super tall, so I accidentally hit my head and maybe got a concussion. Wait a minute, you're that actor guy. I need an ambulance. This man needs medical attention. There isn't anyone around. We're the only two here and I'm not a doctor. You can either take him to a doctor yourself or have your fans send paramedics to your location. I don't know when this became a thing. I'll have my fans send paramedics to your location. Who the hell are you talking to? A bunch of people through the internet, and my fans are watching my camera. I'll tell them to get help. You pull out your phone and type a quick message to your online fans. You type, guys, get help, okay? :P. It should be here soon, you say with a smile. The man looks at you and says, that's really weird. You hear a sound in the distance. It works, you say with excitement. The ambulance pulls into the theater parking lot and screeches to a halt. You peer inside to see who is driving the ambulance. You ready? It's a female EMT with a cute round face. You motion for her to come over. What happened to him? The woman asks. She looks down like, oh wait. Oh no, I split into two people at some point. Kirby's the famous one and Criken's just some poor guy that fucking got his head cracked open. Are you stripping? Woman looks at you with a smile. I am. And you're jail. Well, yes, I am. She kneels down and takes a close look at Criken. Well, he's still breathing. That's a good sign. We need to get him on the stretcher. Let's get him out of here quick, or my name isn't jail. Kirby jail escalation. You and the female EMT work quickly to get Criken on the stretcher. You were concerned for his well-being. So did you come out here alone, she asks? You didn't notice it before, but she is pretty. Oh, God. Game, please. Powerfully, thank you for the year-long resub. No. I've got my fans with me. This is how it works in real life too, guys. That video of you dancing was amazing, and you play outside was great too. The two of you get back into the ambulance. There's a stretcher in the middle, and on both sides are glass windows that can be slid open in case you need to treat a patient outside the vehicle. Good to know, I guess. Look at my phone. See how many viewers I have? They're all watching right now. She reads her message and smiles. I'm Becca, by the way. I'm jail! We can chat more when we get to the hospital. We need to make sure Criken is alright. The two of you check on Criken. He's out cold. A real human name. It's crazy. This has been a crazy night so far. Did you know I had to flee a small man named Dave who spit dozens of tiny ambulances and black goop from his mouth? It was insane. Oh, word? Cool. Oh, really? I had no idea. That's pretty crazy. The ambulance begins to pull out of the parking lot and into the street. The road has a few cars on it, and you are headed towards the hospital. So, do you think this dweeb is going to make it? Oh my god, the AI doesn't know. Oh, I guess I capitalized dweeb. There we go. We should know soon, she says. I'm gonna monitor him and do some tests to see what's going on with him. Oh, I know what's going on. He hit his head on a pole like a big old dummy. And then he tripped because of his massive stature and brain. Becca laughs at your joke as she begins to monitor Criken. His vitals seem to be normal, but I want to keep an eye on him more and do more tests. The two of you arrive at the hospital. Lead the way, milady. See, chat, now we're playing as one of you again. Becca rolls her eyes and smiles. You are something else, Chael. Any Chaels in chat? Is anyone in chat named Chael? Speak up. This is your chance. A few doctors and nurses rush past the stretcher. They don't even notice you. Chael follows Becca into the hospital. A nurse at the front desk looks up when she sees them enter. What happened to him? He hit his head and we think he has a concussion. The nurse nods and gets up from her desk. She walks over to the two of you. Ah, yes, the other paramedic called and told me you'd be arriving. Room 102. I've got it from here. Are you sure? Asked Becca. Yep, it's all set. The nurse takes Criken from your arms. I was holding my arms. And heads. I thought there was a stretcher. And heads down the hallway. So, what are you up to now? Want to get dinner? Let's see if you guys got game. Come on, Chael. I would love to, says Becca. Sweet. I know this great all-night diner that is us waiters don't like going into because the owner is a huge creeper. The two of you laugh and we head to Chael's car. What? What? What does that mean? Hey, don't get too close to this, to the owner of this place. He's a creeper and might just explode. See, guys? I know how to roleplay you. You and Becca laugh about the old diner as you head inside. The owner, a large and ominous man, looks at the two of you from behind the counter. Hey there, what can I get for you two lovebirds? I'll have a burger and fries, says Becca. Oh, chat, what are you guys getting? Tendies for me. Do you want a burger or something? Do you want a burger or something? Asked Becca. Nah, I'll just get tendies, you say. Are you sure? Yeah, I'm sure. She smiles and nods. The owner heads into the back room to make your orders. Was it weird that I only ordered chicken tenders? What is this song? A little, yeah. You and Becca talk for a while. When the owner returns with your orders, he sets them down on the table and says, "That'll be $15." You pay him and he takes his leave. The two of you begin to eat. You bite into the chicken tendy. So, was it good? Yeah, it's pretty good. You say, your mouth half full of chicken. Oh my god, guys, you're blowing this. You're actually blowing this. I'm glad. Do you think that Criken guy will pull through, you ask? Becca thinks for a moment. Yeah, I think he will. You smile. So how long have you and Criken been dead? So how long have you and Criken been dating? Becca squirms in her seat. We're not dating. He's gay. You spit out your chicken tendies. What? All right, I'm gonna reload that one. Yeah, I think he'll be fine. He's got a pretty strong pulse. If you say so. You and Becca talk for a while. You learn that she is 20 years old and goes to college. She learns that you are 16 and like weird Japanese cartoons. Oh my god, it knows you guys. You're also only 16. What are you doing here? Oh no. All right, guys, I need an anime. I need an anime. Give me I don't know animes. You gotta help me out here. Have you ever seen the 4th season of JoJo? It is fantastic. Some people don't like the first few seasons because they think it starts off a bit slow, but it's the type of show that if you stick with it, man, are you in for a trip. Chat's just so angry. I've heard good things about it, says Becca. Man, but if you stick with it, you're really be on a trip. You know what I mean? She laughs and the two of you finish your meals. The owner walks over and asks, why is this so loud? All right, chill. This music has got to chill. All right, sorry about that, guys. She laughs till you finish your meals. The owner walks over and asks if you two want anything else. All right, what do you guys want? Anything else? Are you full up with tendies or anything else? More tendies, please. I don't want to capitalize tendies. Oh no! Wait, that's not what I said. Yeah, you say. All right, then, says the owner. He walks to the back of the diner. Becca looks at you and smiles. You grin back and hold up a single finger. What? She nods. The two of you sit in silence until the owner returns with your food. What? 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 One more tendy. I'll have one more tendy, please. $15, he says, with a bit of a scowl on his face. You pay him and he leaves. That's a fucking expensive tendy. So you begin to eat your food. To your surprise, it's actually not that bad. You finish your meal when the door to the diner opens. A dusty man walks in. Uh-oh. Steals a glance at the dusty man. Turn your head and see a dusty man wearing a faded brown coat that seems just as dusty as he is. His face is gaunt and drawn and looks like he is sunken in and his brow sits low. He shuffles over to the owner of the diner, who stands up and smiles at him. You watch the exchange curiously. The owner of the dusty man hug. How are you, Jacob? Asks the owner. Jacob nods. I've been better, he says in a voice so grim, it's hard to tell if he's joking or being serious. Anything I can help you with? AI doesn't know what it's doing. AI's like, fuck, I don't know. You tell me, what do I want? Tendies. Replies Jacob with a gruff. In a gruff tone. AI is like, fuck, man, I literally don't know what tendies are. Chicken tendies. The owner smiles and nods. Coming right up, he says. The owner begins to walk to the back of the diner, but stops and looks back at Jacob. You want to wait at a table? I'll bring it out when it's ready. Jacob nods and sits down in one of the booths. You look back to Becca. Becca and you continue to talk for a while until you hear the bell on the door ring. You turn your head and see who it is. It's a dusty-looking man wearing a faded brown coat that seems just as... No. Are we in a time loop? Becca, are we in a time loop? You watch the man approaches. As he sits down in the booth beside you, turn your head and look at him. You know who I am? Asks the man. Yeah? You say, looking away. The man chuckles before moving his dusty brown coat. You're Jacob, aren't you? And you're about to order some chicken tendies. You know me? Yes. Yeah, you say, looking at him. Jacob smiles and nods. Right you are, kid. He says, extending his arm to shake your hand. Wow. This is just like that one part in JoJo. Am I right, guys? Really now? You smile as Jacob shakes your hand vigorously. You like JoJo, kid? Yes, his eyes during his smile grows. You nod. Hell yeah, I do. I actually have most of the series memorized. It is you. It is chat. Jacob laughs heartily. All right, give me a quote. Give me a quote. Yare yare daze. Well then, I guess you know this next line, says Jacob, smiling. Yare yare daze. You grin and salute him with a loud doos, as usual. Jacob laughs heartily once again as he pays the owner and takes his leave. You remember that scene? Doos. You look back to Becca, forgetting, worried she might be bored of you, like everyone usually is. You find her staring directly at you. You finish eating? She asks. You nod as she tosses your bag of food to you. Thanks, you say, looking down in the food in awe. No problem, says Becca. Tendies to go. This must be my lucky day. It sure is, kid. It sure is. Says Becca. You smile as quickly scarf down your food. You then turn to Becca. She stares back at you. This is your third meal, by the way, guys. I'm done. Let's go, you say. All right, then, she says, standing up. Bye, Jacob. All right, give me another quote. What's a goodbye quote from JoJo? Sawarudo. Deuce. Jacob smiles and waves at Becca, pulls you out of the diner. Let's go home, kid, she says, tossing a thumb over her shoulder, indicating her own home. What? No. You're 16, chat. You fall behind her, tossing your trash in the trash can as you leave. See you later, Jacob. You don't know that? I literally do. It's set up here you were 16. She adopted us hypers. What do we do now? This has gone so off the rails. You find yourself in the passenger seat of Becca's car, riding throughout the night. So Jacob seems pretty cool, you say. Yeah, he's a cool guy, says Becca with a nod. Did you hear how much he knew about JoJo? That was awesome. He also ordered chicken tendies, just like me. What a legend. Heh, yeah. You really got along with him, says Becca with a genuine smile. Yeah, he was so nice and knew so much. Did you know he actually read the whole Stand chapter by chapter as it came out? You say with excitement. Becca nods slowly. It knows? I almost forgot about how we ended up here. What a crazy night. Yeah, it sure was, she says with a sigh. The game is waiting for me to do something. All right. Just then, a large red orb floats down from the sky into the middle of the road. It turns to face Becca and Jail in the car. Its face contorts into a rage as it screams, "You!" It's my best tomato impression. As it turns towards you, you turn to Becca with a smile. What? I'll never forget this time we spent together. Neither will I, says Becca with a nod. The orb grows until it rips through the car and blasts you in half. Oh, oh my god! Criken wakes up in the hospital. AI does. Oh, AI rejects this. No, he doesn't. What? Shale is standing over him reading an orange book. You're awake, he says with glee. Now we can go meet Jojo and learn the power of dreams. Criken shakes his head in shock. No. No. This isn't real. You aren't real. Jojo isn't real. Yes, I am, says Shale. I'm as real as you are, and Jojo is even more real than that. If you want to meet him, we should go now. He's waiting. Criken looks up at Shale with fear. What did you do to me? I wonder who it thinks you is. Nothing, says Shale. You put something in my drink, you say accusingly. No, I swear, but even if I did, what would be the harm? Let's just go meet Jojo, says Shale with a smile. Uh-oh. Wait. Criken wobbles to his and follows Shale. All right, Jojo's house is this way, says Shale as he leads Criken along the E road. Eventually, Shale stops in front of a large white house. This is it, he says with pride. Let's go. Shale walks up to the door and rings the doorbell. I want to see where it goes with this. After a few rings, a man opens the door. He wears a plain black suit and a tie. He has pale white skin. Hello, Shale, he says. Who is this? This is Criken. Jojo's expecting him, says Shale. Oh, it's the butler. It's Jojo's butler. Speedwagon? Is that... The man nods, and Shale and Criken follow the man through the mansion. They walk down several halls before reaching a large oak door. Jojo, he yells, your guests have arrived. He opens the door and ushers them in. They walk into a dimly lit room with red walls. Look, this is just for chat at this point. I'm completely lost. So you're here. This is a deep voice from inside the coffin. Look, I don't know what Jojo sounds like. I hope Shale has been treating you well. Yes, says Criken shakily. Who am I speaking with? I am the King of Dreams, but you may call me Jojo, says the voice. Shale has told me about you. He says you're a writer with great talent, yes? Well, I suppose you say caught off guard. I'd love to see some of your work. Sure. Here's some notes I've been... Sure. You hand over some notes you've been taking about an awesome new roleplay series you've got planned. Ah, this is very interesting, says Jojo. You're creative and yet practical. Just the kind of person I need. I have a job for you. Will you accept? Depends. What's the job? I'd like you to play a part in my new series, says Jojo. You'll be the star, and you'll get to enjoy all the benefits that come with it. What new series? It's called The Vampire Chronicles, based on the works of the brilliant author Anne Rice. Don't tell me you haven't heard of her. I'm more of a classics man, you admit. Do you have any Dylan Thomas? Now he's a writer. I'm afraid not, says Jojo apologetically. Do you have anything? You ask desperately. Jojo shakes his head. If you become a vampire, you'll be able to feast on the blood of your victims. Wait, what? I thought I was applying for a role as an actor, not a real vampire. I need real vampires for my series, says Jojo. Is that what you mean by get to enjoy all the benefits that come with it? Exactly, says Jojo. What are you getting at? I've made some sacrifices to give you these powers. What do you mean? You'll be able to enjoy the immortal life of a vampire, says Jojo, but only for as long as you star in my series. I reject my humanity. I will do as you ask. I thought you might, says Jojo. He presses a button on his armrest and the lid of the coffin flips open. Jojo sits up slowly. He's pale, unnaturally so. Patches of his hair have fallen out and his face is gaunt. He smiles at you as he stands. You're not Jojo, are you? Nice catch, admits Vampire Jojo. I'm not. Jojo is just a pawn in my plan to steal your soul. Then who are you? Vampire! Exclamation Jojo laughs. I thought Jojo's stories would have given away. I'm Count Gray! Dude! No fucking way it's Count Gray again. It's fucking Count Gray. It's fucking Count Gray. I had to leave. That was too much. I just got up and ran to the bathroom. I was like so overwhelmed by that. All right. My answer does... I didn't piss myself, chat. I'm ready for my new life. You thought it was Dio, but it was me, Count Gray, all along. You were always a talented writer, but I'm afraid your talents will no longer be served to you in the world to come. Count Gray snaps his fingers, the back doors of the bus open, and ghouls stream into the cabin, fangs bared. Alright, this is not right. Redo that one. I said the same thing, laughs Count Gray. I beseeched God for his mercy. I spat in the face of his servants. I thought my wealth and power would save me. In the end, I was just another meal for the Count. What? Alright, we're lost. We're going back. Do what you must. Good, says Jojo. He pulls out a long silver blade. He grins as he slices open his palm. He lets blood drip onto the blade. Then he slices his palm a second time, opening a cut into his flesh. Blood drips down his wrist as he turns to you. Ew. I know, it looks delicious, but you mustn't try any. He approaches you with the knife. You stand perfectly still as he slices open your wrist. Blood drips down your arm, and as he slices open his other wrist. He has 3 wrists! He grabs a cup of blood and pours it over the cut. This seems unhygienic. Vampire rules, he says. You can't get sick. A shiver runs down your spine as you realize what's happening. You feel a tingling sensation travel through your body, and your vision goes black. When it fades, you're lying on the pavement outside the abandoned hospital. Oh, we're back here. Wait, this was the first story. Guys, this was the first story. You notice the sign on the hospital reads canker. Try to stand, but find yourself crippled with pain. You lie on the ground for a few minutes, recovering from the transformation. Eventually, you manage to stand and stumble towards the hospital doors. You find yourself in a waiting room. A busty blonde woman in a nurse's outfit rushes over to you. Ah! I'm a monster! Oh, don't worry, she says. This happens to all the patients after their first transformation. I feel weak, say, as you collapse. The woman rushes over to you and helps you sit up. What's happening to me? It's a vampire hospital. You're becoming a vampire, she says. I am? You say, surprised? You look to your skin. Instead of a natural pallor, it's taken on a chalky white color. You can feel your teeth rubbing together awkwardly in your mouth. Is this a vampire hospital? It is, she says. So I'm in the right place. The woman nods eagerly. You lie back down on the floor and wait for your condition to deteriorate. It seems only a few hours before you find your considerable strength draining away. How long will this take? Why are they just letting me sit on the floor? See how you feel in the morning. You lie on the floor for what seems like an eternity. Your vision grows dark as you begin to lose consciousness. You hear a voice calling your name. It's so far distant. You awaken lying in a cold steel operating table. Now where the hell am I? You spot a sign written in blood above your head. Cell Block A. You hear the rattling of a chain and turn your head to see hundreds of zombies chained up along the wall. A bullet lodged in the nearby zombie's head falls out and begins to wander over to you. What the fuck? You use your new vampire's strength to attempt to break the chains. You leap into the air, grabbing hold of the chain, binding your arms together. With all your might, you pull down with both hands and manage to break free. You land in a heap on the floor. You look over the moaning creature and leap into the air. Silence, you shambling pile of... You shambling heap of flesh. I am a vampire, and therefore you're better in the undead world. Hear me and obey. You land on top of the shambler, breaking its spine. You sink your teeth into its neck and drain of its wretched disease, disgusting blood. You feel the darkness within you recede in the light of the new life you've taken. Your skin begins to bleach white and your eyes turn red. Fuck yeah. You find yourself in a dank cell. An overweight, middle-aged man wearing a correctional officer's uniform comes up to you, pushing a food trailer on the floor. All right, girlie, you've been fed. He pulls the lever on the door and the door to the cell opens. What? You feed on the correctional officer. You leap up and sink your teeth into his neck. You feel your hunger subside as you drain the officer's blood. He begins to kick and scream, causing you to panic and drop him to the floor. You hear monsters howl from outside in panic. What is this? Where is Chael? Where is Chael? What happened? This used to be a streamer show. You scream in pain as you begin to paw at your burning chest, desperately looking for something to stop the pain. You find a small wooden cross hanging around your neck and grab it, tossing it to the floor. You howl in pain as the burning sensation stops. Damn crosses. I hate them. You pull your shirt open to see a black cross-shaped mark suddenly branded on your chest. It begins to burn as you howl in pain. You see a mirror hanging on the wall and walk towards it. Damn mirrors. I hate them. The mirror appears to be a one-way window, with people on the other side watching you. You pull your hair over your face and see that your hair is turned completely white. You growl as you rip a pipe off the wall and snap it in half. You dive through the mirror and feast on the people inside. It's a control room of some kind. You see a group of people staring at you in shock. As you bare your fangs and hiss, you rip one of the man's heads off and drain his blood before moving on to the others. Damn humans. I hate them. You awaken the next night lying among the corpses of the control room. You hear a monstrous howl from outside and panic. You notice they're several times heavier than you were before, weighing down on your transformed bones. A wave of tiredness hits you, and you find you're struggling to even stand. I think I drank too much blood. You hear monsters howl from outside in panic. Okay, we already know this. I sleep again. You wake in the late evening, lying amongst the cords in the control room. Oh no, we're in a loop. I don't fucking know. Investigate the howl. You walk to the door leading outside, stepping over the corpses and the light scattered in the room. Peer through the window, makes up the door, and see a massive horde of beasts standing out there. You open the door, slipping out the cool air. You howl, calling the werewolves to you. Oh my god, what the fuck is even happening at this point? Creatures of the Evernight, it is I, your new vampire lord. Go forth and bring me man flesh, for I hunger. You have gained the attention of the werewolves. The massive horde of beasts begin running your way as you laugh. You rip the door of its hinges, use it to bat away any werewolves that attempt to attack you directly. You quickly realize that you're vastly outnumbered and begin to panic slightly. Okay, I guess they weren't my friends. You smirk to yourself. These. Alright, time to just use anime language to get out of any problem. These werewolves don't know who they're messing with. They enamored you 20-1. They'd crush any regular human. However, you are far from a regular human. You are an immortal freak given powers by the blood of Satan himself. Is Satan Count Grey? It's all coming together. You laugh as werewolves begin to climb over each in an attempt to attack you. You unleash your true potential. GG. You let out a howl as your body begins to contort and change. Your mouth stretches wider and wider until it's almost a perfect circle, filled with hundreds of tiny teeth, but still quite capable of making speech. Oh my god. Alright. Let's do this. Your arms and legs torture, twitch, and twist into positions that were never meant to go. As you grow in size, finally you let out a blast of psychic energy, killing the werewolves in front of you and leaving them standing in a crater half filled with blood. Alright, that's it. It was a short moment, but, you know, it was a moment. Drink the blood. Go up down the sweet delicious blood of the werewolves you've just killed. You smirk. These werewolves barely put up a fight. You wonder if all the beasts are like this. The hunger strikes again as you think this, and you feed once more. Grows even stronger. Dude, this is the sort of game where like you could just spend all day just fucking power creeping yourself. Just keep getting stronger. We just awaken the next night. It just keeps repeating. Lying among the corpses of the control room. Oh no, it's this again. Okay, this time we're just sleepy though. Uh-oh. You know what this is. It's the big moon. The big moon, a night of endless hunting and feeding. You're too tired to even move right now, but you know that if you don't go hunt soon, you'll starve. I mean, we've just had so much blood. I don't know why that's the case. You look around once more, seeing a massive herd of deer-like creatures between you and the woods. You unhinge your jaw and inhale with the force of a typhoon, of a maelstrom. I am Kirby after all. You suck in air with the force of a hurricane, sucking all the animals towards you with the force of a tornado. Just different air things. As many air things as we can get. Where are you guys? You keep inhaling. Oh. Hold on. I am Kirby. All will be consumed. You let out a roar as animals are sucked into your mouth. You find you can't do much more than wobble forward as you continue to inhale large quantities of air and animals on the ground below. You fall forward, collapsing on the ground. Look at the sound effect. You chew! You can chew through the animal corpses with your longer, sharper teeth. You find chewing to be weak and efficient way to do this, and instead simply swallow the hunks of meat whole. You find your energy rapidly filling back up as you continue to feed on the animals. Begin to speed up as you head from town while inhaling. Oh, not from town. Shit. Come on. You find that you're quickly outrunning the gusting force of suction you're emitting. You look down at your body and see it rapidly filling out and shaping itself to be more human-like once more. You let out a laugh as you're realizing what's happening. It's because I'm finally back home! What? We did it! Good ending, everyone! We're back home! I just want to see where it's going with this. What's Count Gray up to? I don't know. What happened to little Dave, Tomato Orb? I don't know. You find within minutes, you run over the hill and back into the town. It's a quaint little village. The houses are wooden, small, and neatly organized. You see families packing up quickly and heading towards the center of town. You stop a passing villager and ask what's going on. Oh, I should put that in quote. He appears to be packing the belongings of his family into a carriage. What's going on? We're under attack! You hear a booming voice from the hill. It's him! It's the beast! Turns to look who they're referring to. Is it me? Or is it the big long man? You see a massive humanoid on a plate armor standing at the base of the hill. You hear a scream from behind you as you whirl back around to find a massive wolf with glaring eyes and slaver drip slaver. Slave what? Slaver? It's big lawman. It's the lawman, you hear a voice cry out. The massive lawman stands at the base of the hill and raises his metal gauntlet pointing towards you. It's the beast! Wait, he's scared of me. Or is he just pointing at me? You square up to the big and prepare for a fight. You feel a massive impact on your shoulder, knocking you off your feet. You roll to your back, finding that your shoulder has been crushed by the massive ball. Oh. Heh. You think that's enough to stop me? We're doing it again, chat. The anime lines. Here we go. You find your grinning tooth at the massive lawman. The gauntlet clicks, loading another metal bar into the massive chamber. The lawman fires once more, hitting you in the ribs. Let out an oof, oof, as they crush under the powerful weapon. I'll finish this wolf off personally. Transform into your ultimate form. You find that your body is transforming. Your bones begin to tear through your flesh as you grow in size. Flecks of blood splatter the ground with each pulse of your heart, which is beating faster and faster. You find this transformation invigorating and feel your senses heighten. You point at Big Lawman and make a bring it on motion. You point your finger at the massive lawman as you make an inviting motion. Let's do this. The massive lawman begins walking towards you, weapon in hand. You hop to your feet and run forward. Bring it on, son of a bitch. Okay, so that is Lawman. Lawman is the stuttering guy. Oh, no. You strike at his torso with 1,000 claws in the blink of an eye. You summon forth 1,000 claws, which all strike for the lawman's torso. The lawman clicks his weapon, firing at you. The ball flies and hits your leg. You let out a yell of pain as your muscle and skin are torn from your bone. You grow another leg. The lawman swings his weapon, clipping your new leg and sending it flying off. You feel your skin tearing and reforming as you hop once more. Your claws once more aimed at his head. The gauntlet once more flies towards you, hitting you in the chest. Dodge to the left and attempt to grab the gauntlet of Big Lawman. Roll to the side, trying to get hold of the lawman's gauntlet. The metal fist hits you in the head, knocking you into the air. You fly forward and hit the ground before bouncing, rolling to a stop. Seeing stars, you roll over and sit up, preparing for another attack. Heh, not bad. The massive man points his gauntlet at you, clicking it once more. The hand squeezes forward, a massive fist of metal. The fist flies forward and smashes in your body, knocking you through a wall. You smash through the building behind you, breaking through several walls as you hit the ground. You do that cool jump where you're on the ground and then jump up to your feet in like a battle position. You know? The massive lawman pushes his gauntlet forward, firing it off as he walks towards you. The metal fist smashes you to the ground where you were before you hopped up to your feet and punched forward. The roll under a swing from the knuckle bow before ducking under a sweeping punch. Oh shit, we're in it now. I'm gonna let it ride. You grab the massive man's leather armor as he grabs your wrists. You pull downwards, trying to bring him down as well, but he keeps his footing as both of you rise up. You leap 30 feet into the air whilst holding the big lawman. You leap upwards, grabbing onto the lawman as he pulls him upwards. Lawman grunts as he follows you up. You fly forward and grab the massive man's armor, dragging him forward as you both soar through the skies. You position him directly underneath you as you let gravity take effect. And you both plummet downwards, heading for the ground. Lemon struggles as you fly downwards, but you can't see. You can see he's about to. What? And you can see he's about to win, but you saw it coming. You're going to sacrifice your life for the good of the rebellion, but you're not going down there. What the fuck? Game? What is going on? You can't do this. Go back. God damn it. Okay, hold on. You both fall to the ground. As Lemon's unable to do anything other than shout. The ground quickly approaches as you prepare for impact. You grip onto the massive man as you begin to fall back to earth. You position him directly underneath you, ready to use his body as a cushion. You let go of his armor, shouting, "Eat gravity, lawman!" as you drop down on top of him. Eat gravity! The two of you hit the ground with a loud thud. The lawman screams as his body is crushed by your weight. You let out a yell as his body smashes into yours, sending pain through your body. Your yells are cut short as the lawman's body goes slack. You put up a good fight, old friend. Lemon's body goes slack, and you pull yourself out from under him. You briefly look down at your armor, noting that it's dented all over. You shake your head and begin to stand up, looking out at the town in front of you. Smoke rises up from several buildings, and corpses litter the streets. You feed on Lawman's blood. Rip open the lawman's neck with your teeth, blood spurting out and flooding into your mouth. You guzzle down the blood, draining the man's corpse of his blood as you begin to feel your strength return. The pain in your body begins to subside as you feel power flood into you. Alright then, who's next? You roar towards the town. The blood-curdled yell ringing through the midnight sky. Your roars are met by silence. No one responding to your challenge. Come on, then! You scream, your voice bellowing hoarse as you continue to roar towards the town. Once again, a large red orb floats down from the skies as if summoned by a challenge. The orb floats around you, staying a few feet from your body. You stare at the orb as it scans you, analyzing your body. It flits over your body quickly, moving with a sharp and jerky motion. Then it flies along to you, emitting a low and guttural growl. It's me! Tomato orb! Says the red orb. Yes, it's me, you reply. And who, pray tell, are you? Tomato orb, servant of the evil leader Santa Claus! He has summoned you here to rule the land! Which do you choose? Ugh. Okay. Alright, we may have gotten off the tracks here a little bit. Let's try that one more time. It's me, Tomato Orb, says the red orb. Oh, a talking orb. Wonderful, you say. Yep, I am the Observer, and I'm here to evaluate whether you should join the League of Legends or no. Wow. For those who do not join, their fate is death. What the fuck? You gonna reroll that one? Speed tomato orb. You stare at the floating orb, listen to its voice. It sounds malevolent and cruel, yet cheerful and playful. Yeah, and it's accurate. It's a difficult combination to achieve, but the orb manages to pull it off quite nicely. My name is Tomato Orb. You stare at the orb, your face lacking any emotion. Are you here to challenge me? I was going to before you showed up. I have no idea what's going on. I was told that the new Lord of the Manor had arrived, so I'm here to trial by combat. Are you ready? Yep, that's my tomato. I'm ready. Tomato orb raises into the air, hovering off the ground. Take a deep breath, readying yourself to fight. I am ready. Fight! Shouts the orb as it fires 2 beams of red lights from its eyes. Oh shit. I need a new song. Fuck. Give me a new song, guys. I don't want to pick anything that can be flagged by, you know. What is the tone of this? What is the tone of this? You roll to dodge the incoming red beams of light. You jump up, firing a beam of light straight at the orb. Wait, I have beams of light? The orb blocks out your beam of light with its own, quickly bouncing it back at you. Heh. You move quick for an orb. The orb flits around, dodging your beam of light as it fires another barrage at you. You block out the beam of light with your own. The energy clash, causing a pulse of energy that knocks you back. You fool. I was only using 3% of my power there. The orb wobbles through the air as it fires a much larger and faster beam of light at you. You try to block it, but are overconfident. Your overconfident beams allow it to smash through your defense. It slams in your chest, sending you flying backwards as your armor is torn off by the blast. Arg! Roll to the side as you avoid a beam of light that would have otherwise ended your life. You quickly get up, firing a low-powered beam at light at the orb in an attempt to destroy it. The orb once again blocks your attack with ease, easily knocking it aside and once again setting its sights on you. These beams aren't working. It's time to get up close and personal. You jump forward as you begin to exchange blows with the orb. At first, this seems like a bad idea. The orb has the ability to fly and can spin incredibly fast, smacking you around like a ragdoll if you get too close. You stay agile, twisting and turning your body to avoid its blows. You roar in the orb's massive face in an attempt to scare it. Let a monstrous roar as you try to scare the orb. Surprisingly, it seems to work. The orb stops moving for a moment, hovering in the air as it takes a look at you. Are you going to eat me? Yes. The orb lets out a terrified squeak as it quickly flies away from you. You quickly give chase, flying after the orb as you try to catch it. It looks almost like a giant metal orb with little feet. So if you stay in the air and quickly get your eyes peeled, it's not too hard to find. You begin inhaling with the power of 1,000 storms. A shriek emanates from the orb as it begins to be sucked inwards towards your gullet. The orb begins to wobble in the air. Before falling to the ground with a thud, it starts to roll down the hill you are on. Falling to the side and onto the ground below, you flap your wings, flying after it as you continue your pursuit. It's just a matter of time. Look, guys, we've been through like 3 transformations, all right? Cut us some slack. Keep pace with the orb, waiting for a opportunity to strike. You fly off the orb as you begin to get closer and closer to it. You flap your wings, flying forward as you dive down after it. You smoothly twist your body in midair, changing directions as you slam your claw straight through the orb. You hold the skewered orb up to your jaws. You lift the orb in the air, its feet desperately kicking about as you try to eat it. You open your mouth wide as you prepare to swallow the orb whole. Wait! The orb begins to glow, bright enough that you are forced to drop it as you shield your eyes. Ah! What is that? You quickly fly away from the orb, not willing to deal with whatever it is. The orb continues to glow and blink as it slowly changes shape. First, it takes the form of a small box, then a table. Soon, it takes the form of a house. Tomato. House? As you say this, the house quickly begins to shrink and morph. It moves and shrinks, shrinking out of existence and replaced by a tomato-shaped fruit. Wow, that's a weird magic effect. You pull out your phone out of your pocket, take a picture of this oddity. Dude, this is going right on my Twitter. Piss picture on Twitter account and your followers all react in disgust. You fly around the forest for a bit longer, trying to find some more humans on a nice highway to rest under. Still nothing seems to be there except for this one forest, so you sit tight and spend the night there. Well, I guess that's the end of Tomato. He turned into an actual tomato, and then I posted a picture of him online, and everyone reacted in disgust. 2 down. 1 to go. You'll have to find a new place to sleep tonight. At least you've got 2 of the 3 keys now. The blue one allows you to fly around as you wish. The red one you made virtually unstoppable in a fight. If the final key is another ability, it's going to be a big one. Just 1 more key, guys. Dave has the last key. You begin searching for the final key. Little Dave. You wake up a few hours later, the rising sun beaming down on you as, I guess I'm not a vampire anymore? Warming your bones as you get ready to begin your day. You have to find little Dave today if possible. You're not sure what you need him for, but you're sure if it'll help you out in some other way. Alright, yeah, let's take a look. Being flying in the air, doing a scan of the forest. Everything seems out of place. You've never been to this park before. So you have no previous experience to go off of. Still, you're certain you'll probably be able to find something. I'm just gonna let it ride. You fly high in the air, scanning the forest for any sort of an unnatural structure. You suddenly notice a tiny house nestled into a beautiful clearing with a cute little sign out front. You stare at the house in awe, a large grinning forming on your face. The house is beautiful, with light brown wood and a red roof. A chimney stands tall at the roof next to a large window. The clearing it's nestled in is gorgeous, with large oak trees surrounding it and creating a natural border. You read the sign on the house. The sign is small with beautiful cursive writing. The sign reads, Little Dave's house. You're shocked to find a house out in the woods, but you're even more surprised to find that it's Little Dave's house. The man you're here to kill is named David, so surely this must be his house. But what's really odd is that there's no one here. Hello? Stealthily creep around the house perimeter. You creep slowly around the house, looking for little Dave, or any other people. You'd feel more comfortable with your sword out right now. I don't have a sword, but you don't want to risk anyone waking up. What? You still don't know if this is David's house or not. For all you know, he could simply be renting it out. That's fair. You eventually grow tired of caution and shove your massive claw through the front door. You grip your claw in a hook shape and ram it into the door. You pull it back, ripping the door off its hinges and tossing it aside. That's pretty cool. You kick in the door. Okay. Well, okay. You kick in the door, ready to kill as many as necessary until you find little Dave. As it turns out, that won't be necessary. 2 doors? You find a little girl and little Dave playing together in the living room. You readjust your focus, ready to kill little Dave for what he did to you and your sister. You unsheath your sword and swing it at his head, but only connects with his arm. Oh boy. And your fan, Chael. I don't remember what little Dave did, actually. Little Dave deflects the blade with his armor at the speed of light. Criken is no, I don't think he even knows that I'm Criken anymore. The blade slams into his arm, but doesn't cut through. He slams his fist into your chest, sending you flying across the room and through the wall on the other side. You groan as your back hits another wall and slide down to the floor. What? What? But I thought you were just little. How could you be so strong? You lean up on the ground and look around. You find yourself in a small washroom with no way to get back to the house. You hear footsteps approaching. Hello, is someone there? Little Dave asks, his voice coming closer and closer to the washroom. Hide behind the little towels. Hide behind the towel rack, hoping he doesn't notice you. Hello, I just want to apologize for my dog. You understand, right? He's still young and he doesn't know how to act around strangers, especially ones that come without warning. Takes a moment to listen for a response. You know what he's doing. He doesn't have a dog. He's just trying to get you to show yourself so he can put an end to your life once and for all. Your instincts kick in, and you quickly grab a nearby bar of soap. You wait until Little Div peeks his head in, and then bring it down on his head. It knocks him out cold. You sigh, having killed yet another person. You place the bar of soap back where it was and slip against the wall. Oh. He wasn't as powerful as I thought. Soap kill. You feed on the blood of the last key. A clean kill. You smile, ready to take on the world, or at least ready to take on little Dave, who's lying in a crumpled heap on the floor. You open the door and find him lying there. You wrap your massive gamer hands around his neck and say your goodbyes. You pull the limp body up and lock your hands around his neck. You stare at him, emotionless. The tears stream down your face as you hold him in your hands, waiting for him to die. Your tears mix with his blood, staining your cheeks a crimson red. Why? I can't remember. I really can't remember. I don't know why we're fighting these guys. Why don't you try closing your eyes and remember what they did to you? Remember the exact moment they took something from you that could never be returned. Take a deep breath as you remember the day they came to your door. This is for that black goop you spilled in my yard and all those tiny ambulances that came out of your mouth. Freak. You grab a nearby bar of soap and rush out of the washroom. You spot little Dave standing there looking around frantically. He spots you and his eyes widen. Come on, get out of there so I can kill you! Wait, he's up now? You shove the bar of soap through little Dave's head. The little robot's eyes widen as you shove the bar of soap through his head. He falls to the floor dead. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Okay, game. Jesus. You rush forward, pushing the bar of soap through his head and putting him out of his misery. You slump against the wall, breathing heavily. You look down at your arms, examining the cuts and bruises you've suffered tonight. You hear a groan as someone walks out from one of the rooms in the hallway. It's Becca. Becca, what are you doing here? I followed you. I want to see what's going on. You followed me. Why? What happened to so... Uh... I saw you leave and I was worried. Are you okay? You look hurt. I'm fine. What about you? Are you okay? Yeah, just a bruise. Becca. This is dumb. I don't even know Becca. Criken was unconscious when they took him to the hospital. I'm retconning that. That was dumb. Oh, yeah. You turn around to see Mr. Skeltal.
And that's right. Now it's back to a horror story, everyone. I told you that this was spooky stories tonight.
Jeez, looks like you had a rough night, the skeleton-dressed man says. Wait, is this a guy in a skeleton outfit? Who are you? My name's Alan. You can call me Mr. Skeletal. Do people really call you that? Yep. That's ridiculous. I know, right? I seriously thought you'd be a bigger threat, Alan. Well, thanks, I guess. I mean, look at you. You're a scrawny little toothless walking corpse. How are you even alive? You give Alan a once-over. He's right. He's nothing special. Hey, Alan. Want to go for some chicken tendies? Let's get some food, Alan. Yeah, you sure? Let's get something to eat. I'm starving. You and Alan walk to a nearby fast food restaurant. And that's it, folks. Good ending. Alan was the story the whole time. Oh boy, what a stream. I love AI Dungeons so much, man. What about Chael? Dude, Chael's dead, guys. You gotta let him go. But the keys, man, the keys. The 3 keys unlocked Alan's friendship. That's right. What about Jacob? Jacob was just a JoJo fan. He's just a JoJo fan in a dusty coat. That's it. I know it seemed like there was more to him, but Doos. Is it Doos or Doze? How do you pronounce that? It's not even a thing. Okay. Doos. All right, that was a good time. Thank you guys for watching. Tomorrow, I actually might go hunting for a spooky villager in Animal Crossing because I got a new spot and I feel like it's the season, right? So if you guys want a chill stream tomorrow, we're gonna probably do some spooky villager hunting in Animal Crossing, and then Sunday we're doing some more Baldur's Gate, and then we're back on to more horror stuff for the next week. Okay. Yep, D&D as well is later on that night. So I'll see you guys then. All right. For signing off, Ba-na-na-na-na. I want to play the rest of that song, but I don't want to get banned on Twitch forever. Who's the villager in the cage again? That's Moose. Moose is the villager in the cage. In fact, I think I actually have a picture of him somewhere, don't I? Where is Moose? This might be dangerous. I have a bunch of images that are saved on my OBS, and I don't know what they are, so I'm just going to hit them one at a time and see. Okay. 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 And okay. All right. Looks like he's not actually on here. Sin. Oh boy. Hey, so VR is next month, right? No, VR should be soon. I just got my index controllers. I wanted to wait till my new computer came in before setting it up, but I might set it up first if it looks like that's not going to happen. So that is the current plan. All right. Any thoughts on the future Left 4 Dead stream? Yeah. You know it. Amen, brother. Hell yeah. Okay. Yeah, everyone got to sleep now. Goodbye. Thank you for watch. Who else host? Oh my god. Lawrence is doing a 24-hour stream of Game Boy Advance games. That's obscure. You guys should go check that out. All right. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you for watching. I'll see you tomorrow for some cozy content. Be good. And always remember, do